on the runway, ladies and gentlemen, as we change the pace again. Now, another jet in the air, but an advanced jet. We have told you all day about the F-86 swept-wing fighter and its counterpart, the F-15. Well, this was the next generation of the fighter that the enemy had during the Korean War. This did not see action in the Korean War, but in 1958 in the Straits of Taiwan, it was the first MiG-17 flown by Texas Randy Lowell, the sixth generation pilot. You can see that he is an afterburner. Now, many of these were built, not all of them. Not all of the 10,000 that were built had the afterburner feature. It is only the F at the end of MiG-17 that denotes that it was an afterburner equipped airplane. And FB stands for fire can, because there's a fire coming out of the can, and it looks like it too. Now, we have been talking to you about aerodynamics, about wing design, about wing sweep. Now, when Randy comes in on his path, some will be relatively slow and some will be very fast for this afterburner. When he bends the aircraft around into the profile, you'll see a wing sweep of 45 degrees from the fuselage down to about 3/4 of the way out to the wing tip. Then it bends actually forward to 42 degrees. That's what gives us the distinction between a MiG-17, its predecessor, and this advanced model. Also, when he bends it up, you can see the top of the wing. You'll see on two fences on the top of the wing. Look left, and there is exactly what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3 fences on each one of the wings. International Supply, Historic Aviation National Museum, Gulf Coast Avionics, Marathon Narco, Aerospace, PSA Aircraft Insurance, and Jetstream Detailing Products, but most of all, Goodyear. The Goodyear company is very instrumental in Randy's success because for 12 years they have supplied tires to this MiG-17. You know how they do that? They were requested by American Airlines that were wearing out the tires, the nose tires on their MD-80 fleet too fast. American went to Goodyear and said, we've got to stop this. We've got to increase the reliability. As Randy comes in and rolls the airplane upside down, Goodyear did just that. It increased by doubly the landings on the MD-80 in American, which constituted 250 aircraft in the fleet. Well, lo and behold, can you believe it? That airplane that Randy just went by in. The tires on that airplane are the same size as the nose tires on an MD-80 from American Airlines. Sounds to me that there was some corporate espionage going on there. Well, we'll see. Now watch Randy coming in from your left once again. That was a 350 inverted pad. Now, remember this airplane was introduced back in the middle 50s. Watch as Randy bends it around in from your left. Randy's from Texas, sixth generation Texas. His graduating high school class was a sum total of 29 people, and it was his uncle, B-17 pilot Gilbert Ball, that inspired him. Coming in from your left, now he's going to bend it around in an 8 times the force of gravity turn. This is going to hurt. The highest time American MiG pilot in the United States with 1,000 hours of MiG time is from Texas Randy Ball, relying on Goodyear from Dayton, Ohio for safety while in landing. And by the way, that is the same performance you get from an F-16 fighter. 400 knots in that turn. Now, by the way, without the afterburner, Rob, the improvements on the wing and the design, without afterburner using the same engine as a MiG-15, it allows them between 40 and 54 knots of speed in this design. Yeah, with that double to different degree of sweep on the inboard and outboard part of the wing, really changed the performance. And fuselage changes as well. That's quite a bit to get out of an airplane. Randy doesn't have human nature. He's going to be approaching lower left once again. This time, you'll see an example of speed. This time you'll slow it down to 200 miles an hour. That's a razor. As he gets to show center, he's going to light the afterburner and claw for altitude. This airplane has the ability to go from the ground to 30,000 feet in 3 minutes with a surface ceiling of 53,000 feet. All right, slowing it down to a mere 200 pounds. Oh, he's so slow. Randy hates to go slow. Inspired by his B-17 uncle, great uncle Gilbert Ball. And Randy, it's always a pleasure to be around, and thank you to Goodyear of Dayton, Ohio for that great product support. By the way, Rob's going to tell you about how to get Randy on Facebook as he comes in from your left. Rob?
You bet. Facebook.com/Randy W. Ball. Check him out on Facebook. Take a picture and put it on his page. So, because he can't take pictures now, here comes that 200 mile an hour and then clawing for altitude.
For a lot of added thrust with the power you need to get into a fight or out of a fight very, very quickly. All right, now Randy's going to bend it around. This time, look over your right shoulder, ladies and gentlemen, and get your eyes and cameras ready. This is what we call the photo pass or banana pass. And again, you'll see that compounded sweep. 45 degrees from the wing out, and then bending forward into 42 degrees, and the three fences on the top and the added ventral fin. There is the photo pass. Randy Ball. All right, now it's time to have a little fun, Rob Reiner. That fighter cam. As he comes back in, the target speed over our left shoulder will be 550 knots. And airshow center, he'll move to the vertical. He will be setting up to cap off at our maximum altitude of 12,000 feet at an initial rate of 45,000 feet per minute. He won't be able to go the full minute or he'll pop out the top. But keep an eye on this aircraft. Mid-1950s technology produced 3 aces during the Vietnam War. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Randy Ball is coming in hot.
Oh, I think I know already. Coming in, he's coming in.
Provide speed. Randy Ball's going to again kick up the speed. A high-speed pass, 550 knots is the target. 90% of the speed of sound, or Mach 90. Right down the 500 feet show line. All right, over your right shoulder once again. He is diving it down, looking at that airspeed indicator. Wind up. 400 to 450. 475 to 500, 510, 520, 30, 40, 50, and then let's level it out. From your right, Randy Ball in the high-speed pass. I'll tell you a little bit more about Randy. He turns around and gets knots initiative. Randy. 25 years as a pilot, an airline captain today, flying air shows for over 20 years, and in rural Texas, he was part of a class of only 29 kids. But over 12,000 hours flying to his credit, he has flown over 40 different types of aircraft, manufactured in 9 different countries, and he's the only MiG-17 and pilot to fly as a threat aggressor aircraft with the U.S. Air Force F-4 Phantom while flying in air shows and on film. He is one talented dude.
These are some of the best flyers in the world.
And flying great as ever. You know, we worked a lot of Texas shows and down to the southwest of Randy where he lives. So watch as he comes back in once again. Down the runway, this time 400 knots. 7 times the force of gravity, initial, and then rolling the aircraft. And setting up for the landing. By the way, he called down Rob while you were busy talking, and he said, tell Rob and Danny that was 9.3, Mach 9.3. 93% of the speed of sound. He was smoking. And talk about a guy that's happy to be here in Dayton, Ohio, and happy to be associated with Goodyear in Dayton. And now he gets the pleasure of those landings on Goodyear tires. You know what Randy said? You know know I told you the story about the tires and American Airlines and how it doubled the landings for American Airlines, thereby reducing their operating costs, all done by Goodyear at the request of American Airlines. Randy, too, now only has to change the tires twice a year on the MiG-17, where he used to change them 4 times a year in the normal air show season. Thank you, Goodyear. Thank you, Goodyear. And thank you, Goodyear. Another great Ohio product and Ohio company, Goodyear of Dayton. As amazing as it is, Goodyear Aviation was involved, as you know, the Goodyear blimp. In World War II, they also built heavier than airships, and their research into metallurgy and strength of metal gave them the opportunity to become a contractor to build tail surfaces, empennages, control surfaces for about 26 types of airplanes in World War II, because they knew how much metal was important. And then after which, if you added more metal, all you were adding was dead weight. And so when Chance Bought needed another production line to build that Corsair, they went right to Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company of Akron, Ohio. All right, Goodyear is going to provide Randy with a nice, sweet, and dependable and landing of confidence. By the way, they used the MiG-21 alongside the MiG-17. Some of the pilots did not want to leave the MiG-17 and go into the advanced MiG-21. They were familiar with the airplane, they had confidence in it, but there were about, I think there were about 20 aces in the enemy had.